Hi, my August 17th birthday babies. Come on in because this video is all about you. Today, from The Secret Language of Birthdays book, I'm going to be reading you the personality profile for people born on your birthday, and I'm going to give you a little advice from the book, something you can meditate on after the video. And because I'm intuitive, while I'm connecting with your energy, if there's anything that I really feel the universe wants you to know, I'm going to give that to you in the end. But for now, let's get into it. All right. So August 17th is the day of explosive power. Those born on August 17th are powerful and explosive individuals. They have the high voltage of those born on the previous day with whom they have much in common, but unlike the latter, are very taken up with running the show. Their drive to rule has the underpinnings of a well-established earthiness which grounds their dynamic energies. Most August 17th people, men and women, are dominating authoritarians at heart who do not brook any challenge to their right to rule, whether acting as parents, teachers, military people, or even friends. Indeed, those born on this day often run into trouble when their controlling nature becomes too hard for others to handle. Paradoxically, August 17th people can display a very quiet and even solitary temperament and a strong desire to protect their private life. Outside of their work or social involvements, they would prefer to be left alone. Though very outgoing at times, perhaps the life of the party, they are hardly wanton exhibitionists, preferring not to waste their energies in grand displays. Those born on this day carry a certain refinement and charm with them, but can also be forbidding enough to keep admirers at arm's length. One of the greatest challenges to August 17th people is to control their argumentative side, along with the tendency to be alternately antagonistic or defensive. If allowed free rein, such urges can create serious difficulties for them, not only making enemies, but also alienating friends and family. Those who love and understand August 17th people will try to cope with this untamed energy and readily forgive explosive words and actions. But there reaches a point where those born on this day may push the tolerance of others too far. Psychologically, many August 17th people exhibit such behavior because of hidden insecurities and repressed inferiority feelings carried over from childhood. Typically, they have experienced serious problem with one of their parents, often of the same sex, whom they alternately hated and adored. In addition, they may not have taken the pains to really know themselves, and thus when encountering misfortune may brood or grow frustrated rather than learn from experience. Perhaps psychological counseling can help those born on this day to understand themselves better. Because of their deep natures and their sophisticated thought patterns, these versatile people have a great deal to offer in many areas if they can get a handle on their energies. Though August 17th people rarely act with malicious intent, they can be driven by forces beyond their control, forces often kept bottled up inside. Various forms of mental discipline can help them manage these hurricane energies, learning to monitor early warning signs and calm the winds before a storm develops. All right, so that was a pretty balanced reading. When the reading is really balanced with the energies, both light and shadow, like the positive qualities of this person as well as the things that this person should work on. I don't get too many intuitive hits. It's usually when the reading is quite dark that I get more psychic insights. I will say that it's said that you have a lot in common with August 16th people, and of all the readings I've done, that's the only time I've seen that mentioned, and that was a pretty intense reading. In that reading, I was, even in my dream state before I did the video, was already picking up on the energy of this day. So you might want to look into that video. Now let me give you a little advice before we go. Moderate your intensity when appropriate. Use downtime to examine your motivations. Get to know yourself better. Observe yourself in daily life and learn to recognize the early warning signals of destructive temper. Try to keep things light. All right, my August 17th babies. If you're watching this on your actual birthday, cheers to you. Happy birthday. I'm sure they give you a lot to meditate on, so I'm going to let that marinate for you. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.